All right, I'm still on page 230. Now I'm doing 4 through 6. I didn't want those videos to be too long, so I broke them up. All right, number 4. The table below shows the number of petals and leaves for different numbers of flowers. So 5 petals flowers, 5 petal flower has 2 leaves, 10 petal flower has 4, 15 has 6, and 20 petals have 8. How many petals are present when there are 12 leaves? So we're trying to figure out how we're getting from leaves to petals. So we can make our relationship be like this to go from leaves to petals this way, or we can go left to right like this. So if I'm going from 2 to 4, that's times 2. 2 to 6, that's times 3. 3 to 8, that is times 4. Okay, 5 to 10, that's 2. 5 to 3, or 5 to 15 is times 3. 5 to 20 is times 4. So each one, we're starting with the original one, we're doing times 2 here to get to this first set of numbers, times 3 to get to the second set of numbers, times 4 to get to the next set of numbers. So if I were going to extend this table, my next set of numbers would be times 5. So 2 times 5 is 10. 5 times 5 is 25. I'm looking for 12. So let's do another one. Times 6. 2 times 6 is 12. 5 times 6 is 30. And that's what I'm looking for. So all I did was extended my table. So if there are 12 leaves, there are 30 petals. And that is letter B. That's what I'm looking for. Number 5. A recipe calls for 3 cups of sugar and 9 cups of water. If the recipe is reduced, how many cups of water should be used with 2 cups of sugar? All right, so this is our standard proportion word problem. We're comparing cups of sugar to cups of water. So sugar to water. 3 cups of sugar gives us 9 cups of water. And it says, what happens if it's reduced to 2 cups of sugar? How many cups of water will that be? All right, so I'm going from what I know to what I don't know, going this way. So I need to figure out how to get from 3 to 2. All right, so I know I need to divide by something. I'm reducing to make it smaller. But what in the world should I divide by? Okay, so that's what I need to do. I need to figure out how to get from 3 to 2. The other way that I can do it, if this makes it seem a little bit harder, is I can also look this way. Let me show you another way. I can also go from what I know to what I don't know this way. This way. All right, so how do I get from 3 to 9? Well, 3 to 9, I divide. Nope, I'm not dividing. Sorry. I'm multiplying times 3. So 3 times 3 gives me 9. So if I go from the top to the bottom and multiply by 3, then I can do top to bottom here, multiply by 3. And that makes it a little bit easier. So 2 times 3, that gives me 6. So it'd be 6 cups of water. All right, so once again, I know that was a little confusing. What I did is normally we go from what we know to what we don't know, left to right or right to left. But you can also go from what you know to what you don't know, top to bottom or bottom to top. So that's what I did. It's not as easy to figure out to go from what I know to what I don't know, left to right. So top to bottom, I go from what I know to what I don't know here, so top to bottom. Same thing, what I know to what I don't know. So 3 times 3 gives me 9. So then I just do the same thing over here, 2 times 3 to give me 6. And it works like this for all proportions. If you can't go left to right, go top to bottom or bottom to top. All right, number 6, last one. Janice bought 4 oranges for $3.40. What is the unit price? So unit price, remember, is how much for 1. All right, so we know that we're comparing oranges to money. And we know that 4 oranges is $3.40. How much is it for 1 orange? All right, so we're going to divide by 4. So $3.40 divided by 4. Push my decimal straight up. 4 doesn't go into 3, but 4 will go into 34. 4 goes into 34. Let's see. Let's do 8 times. 8 times 4 is 32. Subtract, you get 2. Bring down that 0. 4 goes into 20 5 times. 5 times 4 is 20. Subtract, you get 0. So 1 orange is 85 cents. So then I come over here in my griddable, and I have decimal 85 here. So I need decimal 85 here. And I just bubble it in. So write it in and bubble it in. All right, and that was your review.